Commute and transportation in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Tuscaloosa's transportation patterns are highly car dependent, with the vast majority of residents driving themselves to work. About 80 to 93% of commuters use a private vehicle for their daily commute, either alone or in a carpool, and less than 2% of residents use public transportation for regular travel. The rest of commuters include a small share who work from home or walk and bike, but these alternative modes represent a very minor portion of daily travel in the city. When measured by average commute time, workers in Tuscaloosa tend to have shorter travel times than the national average. Most recent estimates for Tuscaloosa County show a mean one-way commute of about 23 minutes, which is below the US average of roughly 26 to 27 minutes. This reflects both the relatively compact size of the metropolitan area and the fact that many residents live near employment centers, retail corridors, or the University of Alabama. Because driving is dominant, major roads and highways shape everyday mobility. Interstate I-20 I-59 runs through the southern part of Tuscaloosa, connecting the city eastward to Birmingham and westward toward Mississippi, while I-359 serves as a short urban spur into downtown and near the university. Several state highways, including SR 216 and SR 171, provide additional north-south and east-west connections across the region. These interstates and state routes form the backbone of commuter travel and freight movement, linking residential areas with employment hubs and commercial districts. Public transportation exists but is limited in scope and ridership. The Crimson Ride system, operated primarily around the University of Alabama campus, provides free bus service with multiple routes and frequent campus coverage during weekdays, making it useful for students and university staff for short, local trips. The service typically runs with headways of roughly 12 to 20 minutes on campus-oriented routes, but it does not function as a comprehensive citywide transit system for all residents. Outside of this system, fixed-route buses and regional transit service are minimal, so most workers and families find personal vehicles essential for daily travel. Parking is generally accessible across the city, and costs are lower than in larger cities, though traffic congestion can build up around major activity centers during peak hours and around university events. Rideshare services and taxi options are available but limited in scale compared with larger metropolitan areas. Biking and walking are more practical near central corridors and around campus. But because neighborhoods and employment centers are spread out, they are not primary commuting modes for most residents. In practical terms, Tuscaloosa's transportation environment favors short commutes by car, moderate travel times, and vehicle ownership as the baseline mobility strategy. For people relocating from larger metro areas, this often means less time in traffic and lower transportation costs, but also a reliance on personal vehicles due to sparse public transit beyond campus routes.